685. Yes, I'm in Latvia right now. I'm outside, very clear sky, no wind. In comparison with Denmark, I'm in my parents' house. Yeah, right now nobody's home, so I found a good opportunity just to go outside and just talk. Yeah, also eating banana from time to time, so don't mind me. Yes, so lately, yeah, I basically came in Latvia like 3 days ago or something, and today is my day to go to meditation course. So yes, like today in 5 in the evening. Right now it's 1, so really soon I will have to already start driving to the meditation course and yeah, be there and be isolated for 10 days. My plan is to, when I finish it, also record a video and to see how I talk different, if I talk differently, if I look and act differently, my body language and all that, as well as yeah, what do I have to say about it? Like right now, my expectations from the course is that well, it will be very tough for me, specifically in this episode of my life, because right now in Latvia, all this time I have been here, I've been so down on the mood, in the sense that yeah, I was like, again, like not talking with people that much here, like my parents and my siblings. I was playing Zelda and actually almost completed the first Zelda, but then my save file kind of broke down and it got deleted, and I decided, okay, I don't have time to go from the zero again to complete Zelda. But I was literally in the last dungeon, like level 9, so, or Underworld, is that what it's called. So yes, yeah, in that sense, that was the maybe only good happenings here in Latvia, because like, yeah, like the meditation course is like specifically meant to like be very like observant and not giving any like kind of intentions of the brain. And I thought like to prepare myself, but obviously because I'm in Latvia here, like my room specifically has a specific vibe that like I cannot get rid of, and it really like digests me as a whole, and I don't go to sleep very early. Like I go to sleep at least at 1 in the night. Like before coming here to Latvia, I didn't even know I can do that anymore, because like in Denmark, I cannot, like if I survive past midnight, it's a miracle, like usually I'm off like at 10 p.m. something like that. And in addition, I was like masturbating a lot, like multiple times a day, and yeah, we saw some sorts of these kind of sorts, like I've been really giving in my brain's temptations in the sense. So yeah, and like every day, even today, so it's like it will be very how to say it, difficult to go from such a extreme case of giving in to start not giving in so suddenly, because if I could like adjust it like slowly, I think it would be much easier to like get in, and it's like at least not be that big of a, like, let's say, challenge. I also wanted to take a shower before recording the video, but as you can see I didn't, because there's no water in the house for some reason, I don't know why, and neither in the kitchen. I wanted also pour some water inside my bottle, but there is no water. And yeah, unfortunately I cannot take a shower, so you have to deal with my hair being very messy. I mean, you have already dealt with it for 5 minutes. Yeah, so yeah, my expectations of the course that it will be very tough, it will be very challenging, and yeah, will I get something out of it? I really hope I will. why do I say I hope? Because I have a feeling that my brain would not be able to comprehend the depth of it, or either even more like not even understand it, in the sense like what's the difference between being conscious and unconscious. Because like again, as I already talked before, like my state of lucid dreaming and like this derealization is very strong, and it's very daily on a very like, it's a very recurring problem, let's say. So that means that it is possible that I'll just sit there, I'll meditate, I will definitely will probably possibly maybe will have a good time there. Very challenging yet good time, but will I get some enlightenment? I don't think so. If I'll find the technique useful, maybe, but will I do it? Again, I hope so, but I don't think it's realistic to assume that it will happen. But again, it's only speculation. Let's see what happens actually. Yes. Right now I'm feeling a bit scared. Also because it might, like, I will definitely have some thoughts about gender dysphoria and about my past, because that's basically what this meditation course is about. To like delve deep into your past and search for like triggers or something like that. It's very broad explanation. It's definitely much deeper than that, but like in short terms, in very simple terms, that's basically it. And yeah, and I'm a little bit scared that I will kind of be very defensive and like kind of mid-stage the importance of being trans, of how to say to transgender, like forget transmutate. Okay, it doesn't matter. I think the idea is there. But also because after the course, my idea was to kind of come out to my parents and just to put it there for them, and just for them to know. They are still very homophobic and transphobic, and it's very visible. So I think right now I also actually wanted to do that right now, but like, how to say it, like I could not find a room for that. Like I don't think it's possible to find a room about these topics, like, yeah, specifically for them. It's like it feels like it's a very touchy subject for some reason. Like they really despise trans people, like gay people. So it's like it brings them such an emotional reaction. So it's for me very saddening, because then I get very strong emotions, and yeah, like I just don't want to really deal with it, you know, if that makes sense. Like I just want to throw that in and just leave. I guess I have an idea to leave a letter as well, but that might be some like too not too honest or not too great, so they might not see it as actual thing. And I also thought about recording a video, but that's way too like active fiction, I would say. Yes. And then like the infinite jokes with flood, and like even like when I talked about this meditation course, which objectively is a good thing, they were ashamed to say that I'm going to a meditation course to their friends because they think that it's something sketchy, and they're like trying to like hide it as as a camp thing, you know, that I'm going to the camp. Yeah, like if they're ashamed for me when I'm going to a meditation course, imagine the shame they would feel if I just be a trance, you know? So it's very, very scary in that sense. I'm also a bit anxious because of that, and I really don't like to be around this house, around this country, really. The people here are very, very gloomy and depressed, and yeah. It also really impacts me now, I think. And I don't think I have been anxious like in this level on this long period, on such a long period. But it's very visible. I think also like in the video, it's very visible how I'm anxious. I don't think I have been this anxious. Negativity outside is actually very beautiful nature here, like the birds chirping, and yeah, I mean the trees are still not awake. They're like without leaves, so it feels like the forests are dead. But yeah. If I will come like 2 months later, it will be much prettier for sure. My cat really loves me still, and I really like my cat. And it's very saddening every time that I have to part ways with her. But here we are. And that's life, as they say, right? I don't really know what to say more. Like before recording, I had many topics that I wanted to discuss, but right now I have no idea what to say. Hello. I'm gonna eat banana. Oh my god. It's like saliva maxing. Yeah. I'm always a bit scared to go there and like just be independent in a sense. Bro, there's a lot of bees and wasps. Yeah, because it's again it's like very intensive, very challenging, and you really look forward to that challenge, but at the same time, I kind of don't know what to expect in this kind of like fear of unknown, which is very reasonable, I think, in humans and overall in like animals. Yeah, it makes me scary. There's nothing really deeper than that. Just a very primitive fear of the unknown. Oh yeah, parents gave me a car, which I was very surprised that they did. Like, because they have 2 cars, and right now they're in Paris, but like in the Monday, which is like 3 days, today's Friday, they will come. No, today's Friday. They will come and they will start working again. my brain just zoned out a little. So yeah, they technically, like, because they work in different directions from each other, they have 2 cars because they have different work schedules and different workplaces. But they said that they can survive with 1 car, and that's alright for me to take one, which I'm very happy about. And yeah, it's very, very nice of them to offer that. Because if they would not, then I would need to take public transport, the bus, which my Grandma found was very inconvenient, as well as from the nearest big town I would have to take to the smaller town with another bus, which also probably goes only one time in the day, and then I would have to walk for like 3 kilometers with all my bags in suitcase, probably in a very like dirt road, or like how do you say it in English, like very stony road, you know, or a dirt road even. I have no idea what to expect there, but yeah, right now all these problems aside, I will only have to drive there, which I hope I'll find a place. Yeah. Also, I've been I don't know what is happening, but a lot of things that I do here in my room felt very like guilty in a sense. Like every time, it doesn't matter if I was alone in the house or like with somebody or like going to sleep or like any time of day, I felt like very strong guilt and kind of disdain from putting a music on, you know? Like I felt, I don't know, I didn't really I really wanted to listen to music, but like when I opened the app, it's like, like something inside me like shook. I don't know why. Also, maybe I'm feeling a little bit anxious because like my ex's house is very, very close, like not even 5 kilometers away, I would say. Yeah, and also I have no idea if she's here. Probably not, but you know how these kind of timings happen. It could happen, you know. I don't know if I have mentioned my ex in these videos yet, but yeah, it has been a big part of my life, so if I haven't, then it's very impressive. Yeah. Maybe other day I will talk more about her, but I think for now it's good enough time to also stop, maybe on a little bit bitter note, but I think I've mentioned more, and even I mentioned a lot and even more than I anticipated. Maybe not all that I wanted to say, but definitely more than I wanted to say. Okay, so yeah, see you in 10 days, more or less. Very excited. Like, despite the anxiety and fear, I'm very excited. So, see you guys. Let's keep it like this. 685 was it?